Ponies and Pucks with Edzo. Chris Knobloch, head coach of the Edmonton Oilers at 11:20. Lots going on. Get your vehicle to Moz. I mean, you talk about your jungle Tourette's, Albie. Albie's looking at me like, huh? What? Albie, you were so Friday'd out, dude. Albie, you're already fried. Get your vehicle looking its best inside and out with Griot's Garage Appearance Products, and save right now in-store only at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Celebrate Clean Car Month and save $5 right now when you buy any two Griot's Garage Appearance Products. Choose from all-in-one wax, headlight cleaner, interior cleaner, and more. The professional parts people can recommend all the cleaning supplies you need for your vehicle during Clean Car Month at your local O'Reilly Auto Parts store.
You're listening to The Jim Rome Show.
Don't miss your chance to spring into deals at Lowe's. Right now, get 3 19.3-ounce vegetable and herbs Bonnie plants for $10. Plus, get 2 bags of Miracle-Gro organic raised bed soil for $15. Shop spring savings early this year, in-store and online today. Lowe's knows spring. Lowe's knows home improvement. Offers valid through 5/15. Bonnie offer in-store only. Actual plant size and selection varies by location. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii while supplies last.
Okay, picture this. It's Friday afternoon when a thought hits you. I can spend another weekend doing the same old whatever, or I can hop into my all-new Hyundai Santa Fe and hit the road. With available H-Track all-wheel drive and 3-row seating, my entire family can head deep into the wild. Conquer the weekend in the all-new Hyundai Santa Fe. Visit HyundaiUSA.com or call 562-314-4603 for more details. Hyundai, there's joy in every journey.
This Military Appreciation Month, Navy Federal Credit Union wants to celebrate our members who go above and beyond every single day. That's why we thought you might want to hear some special thank you messages from your friends and family.
I want to give a shout out to my brother AZ1 Archie Castillo.
Hi, I want to give a shout out to my friend Colin, who's currently serving in the Army. Thanks for all you do. Happy Military Appreciation Month.
And from all of us here, happy Military Appreciation Month. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Navy Federal is insured by NCUA.
Have you been wanting to find the secret to losing weight and getting healthy the natural way without drugs or injections? At East Carolina Weight Loss, we know the secret to losing up to 1 pound of fat every day, naturally, safely, and effectively, without counting points or calories, no exercising, no prepackaged meals, no drugs, no surgery, and no injections with the risk of serious side effects. Visit EastCarolinaWeightLoss.com now to schedule your free consultation.
Hey, it's Cheryl Honeycutt from Pirate Radio. I have lost 10 pounds in 2 weeks. Find out the secret to losing up to a pound of fat a day, and it's easy. No exercise, no counting points, no prepackaged meals, and no serious side effects. Schedule a free consultation by going to EastCarolinaWeightLoss.com.
Many patients lose 20 to 30 pounds in about a month or two. Call for your free weight loss consultation. 252-298-5510. That's 252-298-5510. Or online, EastCarolinaWeightLoss.com. That's EastCarolinaWeightLoss.com.
Come experience Greenville's newest theater, Golden Ticket Cinemas, located on Greenville Boulevard near Cracker Barrel. With stadium seating and reserved luxury recliners, you can enjoy the movie along with great concessions such as L House sliders, delicious wings, pizza, and hot dogs. And they even have milkshakes. You can always find great deals at Golden Ticket Cinemas, such as $5.50 Ticket Tuesdays and free family movies at 11 a.m. on Saturdays and Sundays. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show in style with luxurious amenities and top-notch service at Golden Ticket Cinemas.
And then it was two seagulls!
We're here for the booty.
Party?
Pirate Water is here. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find Pirate Water in a location near you.
We're going plankton!
Pirate Water is here. 21 and older, please drink responsibly.
Jimmy John's has great taste wrapped up. All your favorite Jimmy John's sandwiches are now available as a wrap. Enjoy all natural meats, cheeses, and hand-sliced veggies, bundled into a convenient grab-and-go wrap that's made when you order it. Top it off with sensational sides, including new home-style potato salad and bow tie pasta salad. Grab your taste buds around Jimmy John's new wraps. And don't forget their loyalty app with a free sandwich after your first visit. Jimmy John's in Greenville and Wilson, and online at jimmyjohns.com.
If you missed Pirate Radio Live, you missed.
No, this is the Pirate Radio Live scroll. That's how it's going to go.
When you read, do you not read from left to right?
Yeah.
Then the scroll needs to move left to right because that's how you read.
I don't know if I agree with that.
How do you read? Look at a piece of paper.
Look at the scroll on ESPN. Which way is it going?
Look, we're not even going to talk about them, folks.
It goes the other way because...
Oh, I'd love to hear this.
That's the way it goes.
We're not Janet Jackson. We're talking about a scroll that goes from left to right.
Pirate Radio Live, weekdays from 3 to 6, right here on Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
My best advice to you, shut up.
Eddie Olczyk coming up next segment. You do not want to miss that. That's one of my favorite things we do every single year on this day. Meantime, how you feeling? Feeling good is so important. It affects everything. That way you get your true experience in life. Relief Factor knows this. Relief Factor is here to help you with that. What is Relief Factor? It's a daily supplement that helps your body fight back against occasional minor pain, because we all have it. It's 100% drug-free. Relief Factor was developed by doctors searching for a better alternative for relieving pain. So, what kind of pain do you have? Maybe neck, back, joint, muscle pain. Relief Factor can help you feel better, and it doesn't just mask pain for a short period. It helps to reduce or even eliminate that pain. Also, Relief Factor helps support your body's natural response to inflammation. I love that part. I don't know about you. I am inflamed. I've got inflammation, no lie. It's helped. I use it. I feel much better. It was sent to me to give a try. I did, and it works for me. In fact, over 1 million people have tried Relief Factor, just like I did. Give it a try for yourself. Visit ReliefFactor.com. Call 1-800-4RELIEF and save on your first order. Again, call 1-800-4RELIEF and save on your first order. Give it a shot. Give it a try. I did, and I use it. These products and these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or condition. Once again, ReliefFactor.com or call 1-800-4RELIEF. I'm going to get out right now to make sure I'm here on time for Eddie Olczyk. We're going to talk Derby. We haven't done that yet this week. It's tomorrow. And NHL playoffs. First up, though, here is a sports update. Here's the pro, Andrew Bogish.
Infinity Sports Network, Sports Flash.
Jim, your update is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Looking for a career path with flexibility and great pay and benefits? Go to progressive.com/careers and apply online today. ESPN producer Melinda Adams says Patrick Beverley called her this morning. She accepted his apology for refusing to talk to her for no real reason after his Bucks lost in Indy yesterday. Beverley also apologizing on social media for throwing the ball twice at fans sitting behind the Milwaukee bench. The league has not publicly addressed either situation yet. On the court tonight, the Cavs take a 3-2 lead to Orlando, and the Clippers face a 3-2 hole in Dallas. Kawhi Leonard remains out with that lingering knee issue. Last night, the Knicks outlasted the Sixers 118-115 in Game 6 in Philly to reach round 2 in consecutive seasons for the first time since 99 and 2000. Up next are those Pacers, who again finished off the Bucks in their Game 6 yesterday. The Dolphins reportedly signing Odell Beckham Jr. to a one-year deal worth as much as $8.25 million. And swimmer Katie Ledecky and the late Jim Thorpe will be given the Presidential Medal of Freedom today, the highest civilian honor in our country. I'm Andrew Bogish.
This is the Infinity Sports Network. Follow us on Instagram. Our handle is Infinity Sports Network. That's Infinity Sports Network to follow us on Instagram.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. I ended up going to a dentist, and he wants to charge over $600 for a night guard. That's when I found the Brux Night Guard. You mold it at home to the top or bottom teeth. Other mouth guards go all the way to the back, which allows the back teeth to touch. This is where most of the grinding and clenching occurs. The Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Order your Brux Night Guard today and get 10% off plus free shipping. Go to BruxNightGuard.com and enter the code BRUX91. That's BRUX91.
Stop your grinding with Brux Night Guard. O'Reilly.
Extend the life of your engine with regular oil changes and save at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Right now, pick up 5 quarts of O'Reilly full synthetic motor oil and a MicroGuard oil filter for $31.99. Or upgrade to a MicroGuard Select filter for just $2 more. Limits apply. Available in-store only at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Say, for the ones who get it done, Grainger is offering high-quality supplies and solutions for every single industry, as well as access to product specialists who have the knowledge and the experience to answer your toughest questions. Plus, their commitment to being your safety partner can help you keep your facility safe and your people even safer. So, call, click, Grainger.com, or just stop on by. Grainger.com.
This is a Pirate Radio Sports Break presented by Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11 north of the airport in
All right, Sean. Good to go? All right. Inside the Pirate Radio studios here on a busy Friday afternoon in Greenville, North Carolina with Parker Byrd. Parker just fought the traffic, I guess, to get here. Parker, good to see you. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, Yeah, you weren't lying about a busy day in Greenville. I was trying to get to the field this morning around 9 o'clock, and I was just doing some stuff with Jared Osmond. I have to film a Texas Peak commercial for him.
Oh, cool.
But I was trying to do it at 9 o'clock this morning and left my house like 8:50 like I typically would, because typically I'd get me there actually a little early. And it literally took me 40 minutes to get to the field today. And it's because I tried to at first to go through, I live on the grid, so I tried to go on Elm Street first and then realized that was really busy over there. And I was like, okay, well, let me go by like Chico's and go on this street, and that was probably the worst idea I had because it was probably even more busy over there. So, but I forgot it was graduation day. So busy day in Greenville, and it's beautiful outside. So
that it is.
Good day to have a busy day here,
and a good weekend for baseball and softball. A softball Pirate. You kept an eye on them, Parker. They're having a great year.
Actually, that's funny you say that. I saw some on Twitter today. It's like they've had one of the best years in a decade or so.
Yeah.
I looked up their schedule and their record, and they're like 36-16, and it's pretty freaking good.
No doubt.
Glad they're doing well. I saw their conference was 12-12. I don't know where that puts them, but it should put them at least upper end of the the spectrum in the conference.
And for context on that, Parker, the last 3 years, 21, 22, 23, they won 12 games combined in conference.
Are you serious?
So, and they have 12 this year
That's
alone.
awesome.
So
that's always a good sign.
Shane Winkler got it rolling. Cliff Godwin obviously got it rolling on the baseball diamond. Any of your teammates that you know of graduating this weekend?
It's hard nowadays with the fifth years and
no
stuff.
kidding, dude.
Like, so I know like Carter Cunningham, he's graduating with his master's program. He had a 1-year master's program in the College of Business, so he's graduating with that. I know like Cameron Clonch, he's graduating. I'm not quite sure what Riley Johnson is. That's probably one of the hardest guys to get his class because he's a junior, maybe. I think he's a senior in the classroom. So I think he's graduating. Justin Wilcoxon, obviously, a fifth year. And I know I'm missing some guys.
Sure, yeah. We just before
Danny Bill, he's graduating. Joey Barini. So I'm happy for those guys. I don't even think they're walking today, but I'm happy they graduated with.
The guy you just spoke with, who was leaving when you walked in, we were talking about Jacob Starling and how he's hitting the ball, and he said he's a senior, right? And I was like you, I was like, well, I think, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, and the thing is, he is a senior, but with the COVID era, you never really know. But I think his class is the first one post-COVID, so I don't think that he has an extra year. So he's a senior. It's his last year, sadly, and we all knew that hot streak was coming from Star.
Man.
Just because, I mean, he's a baller.
I didn't know it'd come on his first night back, but it did.
Now that's even more impressive because as a baseball player, I know how hard that is to not see any live pitching for 3-4 weeks and then to come back. And I kid you not, he's off a machine, but a machine's not nearly anything like live pitching. So for him to come back and hit the cycle, and which actually I called that one, which is probably the craziest.
Now, when did you call it?
I called it after his triple. So I was talking to Joey, our field guy, and I said, dude, it's crazy how good Starling is in big games.
Yeah.
It's like he's one of the most clutch players I've ever played with. And after his triple, I said, like, for instance, tonight he might hit for the cycle. He's already got the hardest part out of the way. And I kid you not, I think next at bat hits a double or a home run. And he looked at me, he's like, he's got the hardest two out of the way. I was like, that's for sure. And then he gets a single. And I was like, Joey, he's literally a double away from the cycle. And then he hit that ball off the wall. And at first I thought it was gone.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, he's about to miss it by, well, obviously I was like, yeah, he hit a home run. But, like, he's about to miss it. And then he hit the wall and bounced off. And he was coasting into second base. And me and Joey just sat there and celebrated. It was like, that's awesome. But
I hate to say it, and I wasn't the only one. I heard people around me, they were saying, don't go out to the ball, because they wanted the cycle instead of the home run.
Yeah.
Because it's such. And Parker, how about you've witnessed multiple no hitters this year? At least one combined no hitter and a cycle. Like, we're seeing a lot of rarities in baseball happen with this ECU baseball team.
I mean, I think that's just a testament how good our talent is this year. But I mean, Trey Bell had him another no hitter the other day. Couldn't finish the job. Just kidding. He did a great job, but just went out away. And the cycle. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a cycle in my life
like that you were a part of.
I don't think I have, and just seeing that was pretty freaking cool.
How many times have you been like 3 out of 4 on the cycle? Have you been? I'm sure there's games where you've been.
The thing is, the home run thing for me was where I would miss out, and obviously triple's hard to get no matter what. I think there's been a couple times where I just needed a home run. But. And then there's been some games where I started off with a home run, and I was like, I might go for a cycle today, just kidding around. But, it's been a couple times.
Parker Byrd joining us. Parker, you've seen some great rarities in baseball. Something, unfortunately, that happens in baseball is injuries, and that has crept up with this team. And Jake Hunter, Cliff Godwin said yesterday, would not be pitching for the remainder of the year. Now, obviously, you could help Jake out with some things mentally and how to get over this thing. But how has the team kind of rallied around him here in the last few days?
Yeah, I mean, it's an unfortunate situation with Jake. probably honestly the worst timing for him personally. And I mean, as a team, I mean, this is when you want to get hot.
Yeah.
But I mean, the team's been great. We've shown them so much support. I know that's very key in a time like this because that's a hard blow to take. But I mean, we've been great, just showing them love and our best wishes. But next guy up is just kind of our mindset, and I know we got some guys in the pen that are ready to fill that role, and I'm pretty sure you guys are going to start seeing some more faces out there that you haven't seen too much of, and those guys will hopefully be just as good and fill the shoes of Jake, which has obviously been great this year. So, but yeah, we've been really good, very supportive. And we just know he's going through a hard time right now.
Yeah, no doubt. And he's got a good personality. He seems like the kind of guy that can get through this.
Yeah,
and,
definitely.
And be even better on the other side,
yeah.
Perhaps. And then you've got Wyatt Lunsford, Shankman, Zach Root, Cliff Godwin saying that he expects those guys to be back this year, doesn't know about their availability this weekend. Don't want to get you in trouble, but we'll kind of leave it at that. But you expect to see those guys again?
Yeah, definitely. I think their arms are healing up. I think they just had a little soreness, but both him and Root, Shink and Root, are going to be back this year and just be just as dominant as they were beforehand. So we're excited to get those guys back in the future, but as time being right now, it's just who's ever on the mound we fully trust, and we have to score runs no matter who's up there. So
right, and you guys have done a great job of that recently. We'll talk about the offense in a moment, but do want to give a shout out to our guy Danny Beal. Life is about adversity. Baseball is about adversity. Right. He gives up 3 in a row to NC State, comes back on the weekend, and has one of his best outings as a Pirate. So I mean, that says a lot about him and the team, and you guys kind of moving on from what happened, good or bad, previously, right?
Yeah, I mean, DB's been great. I mean, obviously, he started off a little slow, but that just is baseball. You're not going to start a fight all the time, and he's been very resilient this year, and no matter what the situation is, he takes it head on, and just proud of the way he attacks every day, honestly. And I mean, he's going to be great down the stretch for us, always is. That's a guy that is probably going to have to eat even more innings now that the guys are out for time being, but hey, I know he's ready for it, and he's a guy that we trust with all of us. So he's always great. So
Parker, while we're talking pitching, any you said we might see some new faces. Any young guys you've seen kind of make a turn during this season? Ethan Norby's been awesome. Getting a lot of work and looking really good. Any guys stood out to you as far as, hey, we're going to need you down the stretch here?
Yeah, I would say Jackson DiLorenzo is probably going to have the biggest, I guess, step up now.
Yeah.
I mean, he was eating some innings for us already, and I would say his role would probably increase. We'll see. But I mean, I just seeing guys in pitcher hitter that were hurt, like Michael Irby. He's been looking pretty freaking good. And then just like Charlie Hodges, he's been looking great in pitcher hitter. So I think guys that you haven't really seen it. I mean, obviously Irby's out for the year just because, I wouldn't say out, but he might be retro. I'm not quite sure what his deal is, but he's had some arm issues, and that's kind of why he's been held out. But, but I think guys like Corey Costello, he's been looking pretty good. He's kind of changed up his arm slot, so he's kind of working through that. And but guys like D'Lo are definitely going to have a big role in the future.
For the midweek this week, I believe the fellas, we talked to JC and Dixon the other day, said there will be some scrimmaging going on. So how did you guys utilize the midweek this week on the field? I know there was a lot of exams and things off the field, but how about the practices and things like that?
Yeah, so this week we had Monday and Tuesday off, which is awesome. But, I mean, I think we honestly really needed it. The guys were pretty banged up, and just get their bodies back right, and took those 2 days for just a recovery days. And then Wednesday we had practice and then a scrimmage. So guys that didn't throw a lot the previous week, they threw that day, and then offense obviously we hit. And then yesterday we just had our typical Thursday practice. So we we've had a great week. Looked good at practice, and it's always good to see that, especially sometimes having 2 days off, your mind can kind of wander around. But, I mean, we came ready to play, and we looked good the past 2 days. So glad those guys got their feet back under them, and we hit the ground running.
Jacob Jenkins Cowart was fired up. He kept saying no rules. He said.
That's been his thing. Past, I guess ever since his last exam, he's school's out, no rules. So it's kind of been our little funny saying.
And man, you guys are so, and Parker, even you more so, doing the public appearances and interviews and things you do. Like, you don't have a lot of free time, right?
Yeah.
So it is a bit of a weight off your shoulders when you take the school out of it.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we're here for school.
Yeah.
I mean, we're a student athlete, but just being an athlete for these next couple weeks is going to be awesome. And I mean, like you said, it's definitely going to free up our day a lot more, and we can focus on baseball. I mean, we have no excuse but to just go out there and give it our all, because that's all we have now. So excited for sure.
A couple weeks ago, we were talking about MVP, and to me, the MVP is the guy, if you take him off the team, your team suffers the most. And for that reason, I said Riley Johnson is going to be my MVP for the ground he covers in the outfield, for the he gets on just about every time, especially to start a game. And I brought that up with Dixon and Jacob Jenkins Cowart that was coming off the Memphis weekend, and they said it's Carter Cunningham. And I said, well, you could argue, Riley. He was like, nah, it's Carter Cunningham. I mean, that guy has been freaking incredible.
I would say Carter, just because of his leadership role.
Okay.
Just kind of the off the field aspect. Not that Riley is anything bad at all. I mean, he's a great teammate, probably one of the best teammates I've ever played with. But Carter's just such a leader, and I don't know if it's a natural leader or just something he's taught himself over the past couple of years. But I mean, obviously he's having a great year on the field, but I mean, what that dude does off the field is absolutely unreal. And just being the younger guy, just seeing that, it's really, honestly, I'm really excited just to try to fill that shoes, just because. That's
awesome.
I mean, he's been such a great role model in my life, and I mean, Riley, we're so blessed to have him back next year. So, I mean, that guy's been awesome as well. I mean, that dude goes out there and puts his body on the line every single game. I mean, I don't know how many people realize, like, that guy does so much rehab. It's insane. And just to go out there and play, and he gives 110%, and I swear he covers left field to right field. Like, it's almost unreal. Some of the catches he's made this year, I've just shaking my head like, dude, you are not supposed to be catching that at all. So,
take some pressure off a Star and Marini too, right? In the infield.
I mean, it definitely does. I mean, those guys know that if it's in the air behind them, it's probably being caught by Riley. I mean, obviously we're taught to run until we're caught off, but I mean, I'm pretty sure in the back of their head they know we have a magnet as a glove out there. So it's really cool just to watch.
Carter's having one of these seasons that we put up there with Norby and Burley, and then you think about guys, Franny, who is still around the team, Thomas Francisco, and Brian Packard. The best comparison is Brian Packard in that left side of the batter's box, just hitting it to all fields, hitting for power. And I know Pack and Henry Lartigue, their names come up a lot when I talk to your teammates, Parker, and I'm sure you can speak to that too, but they've brought a lot to this Pirate offense.
Oh, it's been awesome. I mean, I think there's just their philosophies. I think the guys have bought into them very easily, just because both Henry and Pack are very relatable human beings. And, I mean, I just think their philosophies are awesome, and actually just got done hit with both of them just a minute ago. So, I mean, me and Henry were working with something on my swing, and immediately I feel like I just have more power and I'm on time. So, I mean, those guys definitely know what they're talking about, and it's really easy to buy into someone that you can fully trust. So I think they're a big testament of our offense this year.
This Pirate team has been phenomenal with 2 outs, been really good with 2 strikes, and I love talking and asking you guys about that. Can you put a finger on why that is? Why is this team hitting so well when the stress is at the highest level?
I think just the focus level. I think Whenever you get 2 strikes, 2 outs, it's just human nature just to focus that much more. And I think if we just imply that with 0 outs, we'd be even more unreal, which we're something we're working on every single game. But, I mean, we just kind of have our motto that with 2 outs, we still have 33% of the inning left. And, I mean, that's they're leaving too much inning for us. We still have a lot of opportunity. I mean, for instance, the other day, I think we scored 8 runs with no out or with 2 outs.
Right.
With nobody on, I think. So just 33% of the inning left, make the most out of it. And I think that's just kind of how we've taken it.
Parker Byrd joining us. Parker, it's been cool to see you on places, shows such as Good Morning America and MLB Network. We were talking about that earlier. And you said something, one of those interviews, might have been Good Morning America, but the way you can, I don't know, motivate and brighten the day for an amputee, but also people who are going through other struggles.
Right.
Like, it's not just people who have suffered what you've suffered. It's anybody going through something. And and good for you, man, to get your message out there to as many people as you can, because you're touching a lot of lives. And it's really cool to see you on the big stage doing that.
I appreciate that. I think that's my goal in life now, is just to get my story out there and just tell people that, hey, just because adversity hits, that doesn't mean your life's over with. I mean, it doesn't matter what you're going through. Jake Hunter's going through probably the biggest adversity in his life. And, I mean, not to compare that to anything. I mean, everybody has their own battles. So, I mean, no matter what it is, I mean, it could just be a divorce. It could be not getting into a college. Adversity hits everybody. So just telling people, hey, your life's not over. Just take it day by day, and things do get better. And just as long as you get 1% better each and every day, I think in the end that you'll be a better human being.
A couple of people chiming in. Derek said this Pirate baseball team was awesome.
Yes,
co-sign that one.
right.
Parker will agree, I think. Jonathan, I think you left out a word. I think he left out the word shirt. I'm going to ask it that way. And he says, when is the 33% of the inning left shirt coming out? Because Jacob mentioned that. You said it way more eloquently than JC said it the other day. But that would be a pretty cool shirt. 33% of the inning left.
That's right. That's right. I think that's
a great mindset.
That's been a big thing with our Pirate offense this year, is the 2-out hitting.
Yeah.
And that would be a cool shirt. I mean, I definitely get it.
Because honestly, man, I don't look at it that way as a fan. When I'm watching the Braves or something, I'm like, all right, this inning's over. Move on to the next one. You guys are like, let's score 8 runs.
Yeah, I think that's Henry and Pack, man.
That's cool.
I think that's just kind of the mindset they brought. Like, hey, I mean, we say also, like, still a lot of inning whenever there's 2 outs, a lot of inning left. So I just think that's the mindset they brought in.
Pirates home this weekend against South Florida. Big one coming up Tuesday against Duke that I know a lot of folks are excited about. And then you got a makeup game. So you go from no midweek to two next week. So got to be ready for that. But, man, these crowds, Parker, have been awesome. Not just for the big in-state rivalries, but these weekend games and everything. And that gives you guys a little extra off.
Yeah, it does. I mean, I think playing at home is something we love so much because this fan base is unreal. And I was actually thinking on my way over here as I was thinking about how poppin' Greenville is today. I was thinking the game today might be pretty packed just because of people being in town. So hopefully today, good weather. We'll have a good fan base out there, which is every game. So, but yeah, I'm excited to see next week. Duke should be pretty good as well, because I mean, I think Duke's pretty high up there in the rankings as well. So. Should be a good one.
You guys have done fantastic against these ranked ACC opponents so far this year. Hopefully that continues. Parker, before we let you go, you did say before we came on that you like what the Commanders did in the draft. You feel pretty good about the direction here?
I do, yeah. I think Peters did a good job. I'm finally excited for once to have a quarterback that I feel like we can trust. But even I think they addressed the offensive line a little bit. I think they addressed the secondary as well, and I think we got a tight end as well. And like you said, McCaffrey's should be a good one as well. So
got the pedigree.
That's right. He's got the gene pool for sure.
And our Braves on the West Coast taking on the Dodgers tonight. Atlanta's 20-9, but we still want more from their lineup, from their offense, and it's going to come around. We know that.
It's 20-9, but I feel like we haven't even played our best baseball yet.
Agreed.
Which is a good thing. I mean, I don't think you want to be playing your best baseball right now. So I will say I'm not worried about the Phillies because the Phillies are going to be the Phillies, but they are looking pretty good this year.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to say that, but I think they're only a half a game back. I told a Phillies fan, Molly Thomas, the other day. She's a soccer player. She's from Philadelphia, and I said, "Hey, congrats on the historic month y'all have had." Because I saw on Instagram where they had like a historic month. I think like first 20 win, like I think April or whatever. I was like, "Congrats on the historic month." Too bad you're only a game and a half behind.
Yeah, really. Yeah, you make history and you're still in second place. Way to go. And your Sixers lost last night.
Yeah, awful. Yeah.
This Braves pitching staff's kind of weird, Parker. You've got the ageless wonder Charlie Morton still getting it done. I watched Chris Sale for the first time really in detail the other day, and he looked like he was 25 years old.
Yeah,
again.
I mean, he looks
good. God.
And I hate to say it, but with like MLB TV, like you can't really watch the Braves when they're home. So like I feel like Chris Sale's pitched a lot when we're home. So I haven't really seen much live, but I mean I've watched a lot of videos on him and just like highlights and stuff. And
He was at 96 the other day.
His slider's back.
Slider was nasty.
If he just stays healthy, man, I think he'll be a really, really, really key piece this year, especially with Strider being out, which is obviously sucks. But I think Max Fried's going to be him, and hopefully Chris Sale can be that number 2 guy. And I have no idea how Charlie Morton's still doing it, but he's still doing it.
And their best pitcher has been Ronaldo Lopez, who they bring in as a kind of a cast-off.
Yeah.
He's been awesome. And then Fried got off to that horrible start, but has looked pretty good since then.
Yeah, I think Lopez, he's going – if he continues this, I hope he's not like Bryce Elder last year where he was really good the first half and – was absolutely terrible the second half.
Yeah,
so
well,
we'll see.
And that I like where they are.
I just saw where Odell signed with he signed with the Dolphins. So
interesting. Okay.
1 year deal with the Dolphins.
Their offense gets even more potent, perhaps.
Yep,
so there you go. All right, Parker, we'll let you run, man. Thank you for hanging out with us today, and keep up the good work on and off the field, man.
Yes, sir. Well, I appreciate it.
We'll see you guys 3 o'clock this afternoon on Pirate Radio Live.